Carrington Post 25 Baseball is brought to you by CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Central City Lumber, FDC, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Central City Concepts, Brinster Law, Headlocks, OK Tire, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Pickett Insurance, Sendak, DJ's Home Center, Napa Auto Parts, Dakota Growers Pasta Company, Central Pharmacy, Bank Forward, Bassett Motors, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Bremer Bank, Dakota Central, the Foster County Independent, and the Hydration Station. Now, Carrington Post 25 Baseball.
And today, Post 25 has made the short trip north as they take on their local rivals. It's the second half of the season, granted, an 8-game regular season, but still the second half of the season begins today as Carrington takes on Sheyenne-New Rockford. We're happy to have you with us in New Rockford, North Dakota, with Cody Barrett running our camera from dead center field here at the athletic field in New Rockford. BJ Walters with you. It was a tough one for Carrington on Wednesday, a 6-2 loss to Edgeley. Look, Edgeley is probably the number one seed within the district, and more on that in just a moment because Carrington did not give up an earned run in the game. They gave up 6 unearned runs thanks to errors, and that's really what beat them on Wednesday. So they take on Sheyenne-New Rockford. Now, this is a district that Edgeley, so far, you have to say, have been the best team. And then it's a jumbled mess. Nobody else is above 500. And for Carrington, they face Sheyenne-New Rockford today, 2 against Kidder County at home on Monday. More on that in just a second. And then Sheyenne-New Rockford at home on Tuesday. They control their own destiny, certainly to the 2 seed in the district tournament that begins in 10 days' time at the Wishock City Park. Now, that note that we just made. Yesterday's game in Steele was postponed because of the heavy rains and the storms that blew through here on Wednesday night. That game will now be made up as part of a doubleheader on Monday at the Carrington City Park. Yes, Post 25 will be the visiting team for one of the games, but both games right here on YouTube and right here on KDAK beginning at 4:45. So it's a very busy stretch of baseball, and that's just one of the topics that we will visit with the head coach of Post 25 Baseball, Grady Shipman, on when we come back. We're happy to have you with us as we wrap up the traditional work week with some baseball for you. Carrington and Sheyenne-New Rockford, and Grady Shipman is coming up right after this.
CHI St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic is committed to bringing you the very best in medical care and treatment right in our backyard. Their goals are to help people by addressing your health care needs and help you be as healthy as possible with preventative care, caring about your family as if they were our own. Traveling, a resident, or just moved into our community, CHI St. Alexius Health Carrington Medical Clinic is your hometown provider. Call for an appointment today at 701-652-2515.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Back in New Rockford, it's Post 25 against Post 30. Carrington and Sheyenne-New Rockford coming up. We're joined by Post 25 head coach Grady Shipman, and it sneaks up on everybody, sure, but probably more so when your season is a little shorter. But 4 games left, and then it's postseason. I mean, they come really fast and really quick.
Yeah, it's been quick. I mean, when first part of the season, you got guys at football camp, basketball camp, and then we had some guys at our national FBLA, which is great. I mean, you can't play a lot of games when you only got 9 guys. When you have 4 guys gone at one time, it's just not possible. But other than that, it's been fun. It's been quick. And the next few days are gonna go by pretty fast, and hopefully we can come out on top in the next 4 or 5.
And there's still a lot on the line in these last 4 games. More on that in a second. But Tate throws a career high in pitches on Wednesday. Is part of that how congested the schedule is? I mean, these guys are going to have to maybe go an inning longer than they typically would.
Yeah, I mean, every time Tate goes out there, I was kind of expecting him to go his full 120. I mean, with only 5 pitchers, and I saw the schedule we had, figured these guys would have to go pretty much their maxes, but Tate was throwing well. We were still in it, so I just kept him in there and just fell short.
So that's a good Edgeley team. They're going to be the 1 seed. I think there's one scenario where they may not, but after that, it's wide open. You can still get a nice seed if you finish the year strong.
Yeah, I mean, if we can win out here, I mean, the 2 seed is up for grabs, I think. And I mean, it's doable. We're just right there with Edgeley, and Edgeley's a good team. I heard the guy on the radio, because I went back and watched the game. They were hitting 338 coming into the game, and that's pretty good when you're playing Legion. You don't have all your guys don't get a lot of playing time because they co-op with Lemoore. They have some good players in Lemoore too, so all of them don't get the ABs during spring ball, and just getting those guys caught up. I mean, they hit well, and hopefully we can get them during the tournament.
So today you've got Kyle going out there. He maybe a little rusty in that first game, but against Sheyenne-New Rockford, I think he pitched once last year and it went pretty well.
Yeah, Kyle's maybe a little rusty, but he still threw well. I mean, a couple of boo-boos in the field. I mean, what can you expect? You got some young guys playing at a higher level. It's just you kind of expect some mistakes, but Kyle's up for the task. I mean, he always is. He's a competitor, so I know he'll go out there and throw some strikes today.
All right. Right now you're listed as a pitcher, but I want to enter your mind as a hitter because you faced Sky Kramlich when you were in high school. When a kid relies on a really good curveball, how does that impact an at bat? Because there's a lot of separation in terms of MPH between his fastball and his hook.
Yeah, I mean, when you know a guy's throwing a lot of curveballs, you got to hit the fastball when it comes. I mean, a lot of these kids probably haven't seen a lot of good curveballs throughout their career yet. I mean, so they're gonna have to jump on a fastball right away. I mean, and hit something that's in the zone and try to just escape that curveball that's coming.
Important to be aggressive early in the count then?
Yeah, it's very, very important. I mean, we can get ahead early. It'll be a lot of fastball counts. So you just get ahead, stay ahead, and you'll be on base.
Well, Grady, have some fun and good luck out there.
Yeah, thank you.
Head coach Grady Shipman, our guest, and the Bassett Motors starting lineups. And the first pitch of this one is coming up when Post 25 baseball continues in a moment.
Have you heard? There's a new station in town. No, silly, it's not a train station. Hydration Station. Come and check out Hydration Station at 930 First Street in Carrington. They have delicious and healthy protein shakes, teas, smoothies, and juices. Oh, and they also have some great snacks for on the go. And did you know that they are now open until 4:30? That's right, 6 a.m. till 4:30. Stop by and see Jim today at Hydration Station. First Street in Carrington, open Monday through Friday, 6 till 4:30. Check out Facebook for Saturday openings.
Oops, my bad.
What will it take to reach your goals? You need a winning team on your side, and Bank Forward's winning team can hit it out of the park to meet your needs. Call Bank Forward in Carrington today to join their roster of satisfied customers. Bank Forward has the team and the solutions to meet all your banking needs. Bank Forward of Carrington will be cheering on the Cardinals, and they wish all the teams in the tournament good luck. Bank Forward of Carrington, member FDIC.
The Bassett Motors starting lineups for Carrington and Sheyenne-New Rockford. After we tell you that Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, the sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955. Carrington lines it up with Josh Bickett in center field leading off. Jacob Basons is in left field hitting second. Max Whitman, the catcher, hits third, and Kyle Johnson, the pitcher, hits fourth. The five-place hitter is shortstop Tate Wolski, with Jamison Coots at first base hitting sixth. Evan Johnson, the designated hitter, hits seventh for the right fielder Isaiah Otis, with Parker Bickett at third hitting eighth, and Talon Merritt at second base hitting ninth. The SNR lineup is Thomas Ulmerus at shortstop leading off. Sky Cromlich, the pitcher, hits second. Connor Canadarud, the center fielder, hits third. Alex Weisenberger is the cleanup hitter and the catcher. Easton Simon, the third baseman, hitting fifth. Luke Erie in right, bats sixth. Jackson Schumacher, the first baseman, hits seventh. Jax DeMeester, the second baseman, hits eighth. And Benny Rappel in left, bats ninth. We are ready to go on a 74-degree afternoon in New Rockford. It rained this morning. They've gotten the field ready, and away we go at 4:55 p.m. The first pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Josh Bickett comes in, off to a pretty good start this year. He's 2 for 9, but his on-base percentage is .563, as the 0-1 is inside 1 ball and 1 strike. It's 296 down the right field line and 318 to left, as the 1-1 is taken outside 2-1. It's 360 feet to us in dead center field. Now the 2-1, and it's a check swing. And I believe it was fouled off. Okay, so it's 2-2. First time being way out here to watch a game. Unique view, the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Bickett is the first out of the first inning here. And so with 1 down, I'll bring up Jacob Basons. Jacob comes in 3 for 12 with an RBI. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher Sky Kramlich, who rocks, kicks, and deals home, and it's his curveball outside 1-0. We know about Kramlich, outstanding curveball, good fastball, and the 1-0 is a curveball down and away 2-0. When that curveball is on, it can really make even the best hitters look bad. The 2-0 is a fastball hit in the air deep to left. Rappel goes back. It's over his head and all the way to the fence. Around first and going into second with his first double of the season is Jacob Basons, and he turned on a fastball. And that's what you do. That's what Grady Shipman was talking about. Stay out of a possible curveball count. That's what JB did, and he's got a double. And that'll bring up Max Whitman. Rappel got a good jump on it. It was just too well hit for him to get there. First pitch to Max Whitman now is taken a little low, 1-0. Happy you're able to join us locally on FM 100.1 AM 1600 KDAK The Cardinal. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2 at newsdakota.com on the KDAK The Cardinal mobile app by asking your smart speaker to play KDAK The Cardinal, and on the KDAK The Cardinal YouTube page. 2-0 to the dangerous Whitman, and a spin and a throw back, but Basons easily beats it. Happy to have you with us. BJ Walters, Cody Barrett running the camera. Asked Cody a couple weeks ago, well, what do you think about a challenge? He said, bring it on. 2-0. And the challenge was this center field shot. The 2-0 is high, ball 3 to Whitman. On deck is Kyle Johnson, today's starting pitcher for Carrington. 3-0, Basons getting his lead, held on by DeMeester. The pitch is a strike. It's 3-1. It is not a big, powerful fastball, but the separation is what makes it good with the curveball. The 3-1 from Kramlich is outside, and there's 2 on with 1 out for Carrington in the first. So Kyle Johnson will come up, and Kyle has so far 3 RBI. That co-leads the team. All of his RBI have been in the first inning of games this summer. A 2 RBI hit in the opener and an RBI single in the second game, the win over Linton Ashley Wishock. First pitch from Kramlich is swung on and golfed in the air pretty well to center. Canadarud's on the move. It's over his head, and it short hops the fence. Home to score is Basons. Around third is Whitman. There will be no relay throw. It's a 2-run double for Kyle Johnson, and it's 2-0 Carrington. And he absolutely smoked it. hit it over the head of Canadarud, who was playing pretty deep, and the 2 RBI double scores both Basons and Whitman. RBIs 4 and 5 for Kyle Johnson, and Carrington have a 2-0 lead. Now Tate Wolski. First pitch to him is swung on and bounced towards short. Almaris fields and throws to first in time. On to third on the play goes Kyle Johnson, and there's 2 away. That'll bring up Jamison Coots. Tate now doing exactly what he did in the high school season. He's now 1 for 16. He started 0 for 16 in the high school season and still hit over 300 for the year. Here's a comebacker to Cromlick. The throw to first is in time and the side is retired. But for Carrington in a productive top of the first inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. And at the end of a half inning on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it is Carrington 2 and Sheyenne-New Rockford coming up.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Hey Cardinals fans, whether you're driving to the big game or just cruising around, OK Tire Store has you covered with the best selection of Bridgestone tires for your car, truck, SUV, or minivan. With Bridgestone tires, you can tackle every road with confidence and enjoy the journey ahead. The team at Carrington's OK Tire Store is here to provide top quality tires and service you can trust from employee owners. Visit OKTireInc.com or stop by the Carrington location today. Go Cardinals!
The defense behind right-hander Kyle Johnson looks this way. Left to right in the outfield, Jacob Basons, Josh Bickett, and Isaiah Otis. Left side of the infield, Parker Bickett and Tate Wolski. Right side, right side, Talon Mehring and Jamison Coots. The catcher is Max Whitman, and the pitcher is the right-hander Kyle Johnson, who started that game against Linton Ashley Wishick. He went 2 innings, 4 hits, and 8 runs, 5 earned, 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts. He was at 80 pitches through 2 innings as the Rattlers did a really nice job of getting him deep into counts and then fouling off just a ton of pitches. Sheyenne-New Rockford will send up Thomas Almaris, Sky Cromlick, and Connor Canadarud against the right-hander Johnson. Carrington in their red tops with white numbers and letters outlined in black, white pants, black cap with the red C on it. The Black Sox in all gray pinstripes with the gray with the black pinstripes, black numbers, black letters, black helmet. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, you're going, yeah, we know. But for those on radio, it's quite all right. And here is the outstanding Thomas Almaris, who in the spring had a 5-hit game against Carrington. The first pitch is taken for a strike over the outside. It's 0-1. He had that game where he was a home run shy of the cycle. Here's the 0-1. And that's a little low, 1-1. The infield and outfield all play it straight away. A 1-1 strike pitch to Almaris is hit on the ground to short. Tate Wolski fields, throws to first late, an infield hit. The ball just got a little bit too deep, and an infield hit gives Sheyenne-New Rockford a leadoff base runner for Sky Cromlick. A check of the runner, Almaris, who's a very good base runner. And the first pitch is high. 1-0 to Sky Cromlick. Right-hand batter, right-hand pitcher. Middle infield looks for two, Volsky and Maring. Johnson deals, and it's high, ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. There is some wind. It is blowing out to left center. Did it help the 2 balls in the top of the inning? Maybe. Maybe. A check on the runner, and he is back, and we pause 10 for station identification. This is Legion Baseball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington, locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
The 2 ball, no strike pitch misses, and it is 3-0 to Cromlick with Connor Canadarud on deck. Then Alex Weisenberger, the pitch, and that is a strike. It's 3-1. If you've joined us today on YouTube, welcome. No matter where it is you're watching us from, hope you enjoy the broadcast. I know I've got lots of people listening or watching, I should say. The 3-1 is hit on the ground, foul of third, and it's 3-2. Three and two. A good comeback here by Johnson. Can he finish it? A little ground ball to third. Parker Bickett goes to first as that was the only play, and he throws it away. On the E5, around third is Almaris. He will score, and the lead is cut in half on the ever. It is a 2-1 Carrington advantage. An E5 all the way. And now it's Connor Canadarud. Canadarud, outstanding pitcher, great hitter on the team that won the region in 2024 and made the state tournament appearance in Jamestown. The pitch. Canadarud takes ball one. One ball and no strikes. We'll get back to that thought of everybody who's watching that we know of. And if you're watching, hit us up on socials. The 1-0 is a comebacker to Kyle Johnson. He'll flip to first, and there's one down. Let us know on KDAK 1600 Carrington on Facebook and on Twitter at KDAK the Card. I know my 5-year-old is watching. Also, my dad is watching. Hello to Dad and Melanie. Here is Alex Weisenberger, and he swings at the first one and fouls it off right side. Here's the 0-1. Inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. And on the wild pitch to third is Kramlich, carrying with him the possible tying run. Now the 1-1. And it's taken a little low, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to count. Runner at third and 1 out. And that is outside. Ball 3. Another fastball. Now the 3-1. And that's high, ball 4. And they're at the corners for Easton Simon. Simon, outstanding 3-sport athlete, quarterback of the defending state champion football team. Really good basketball player and third baseman, and we get a courtesy runner at first, and that is Alex Canadaroo. So he is at first, Sky Cromlick at third, one out in the last of the first, and Simon hitting. And the pitch is swung on and popped up along the first base line in foul territory. It drops, and it is 0-1. I'm told by Jamison Coots' mom, Angela, who is across from us, that the Carrington girls are headed to the state fast pitch softball tournament in Minot this weekend, and they play at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So that great spring season that they had has just carried over into the summer. The runner goes, the pitch is low, and the throw is into center field. Stolen base E2 ties the game as Canadaroo goes to third and Cromlick scores. It's 2-2. That was not a great throw. And E2, and the game tied, and now that's low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Easton Simon. Still just 1 out in the last of the first. And now a ground ball to deep short. Wolski can't field it. And on the error, another run will score. It is 3-2 Sheyenne-New Rockford. And E6, already the third error of the inning. And it's 3-2, and here comes Luke Erie. Right-handed batter, Erie, takes ball 1. Already 21 pitches for Kyle Johnson. He has 1 out. Not helped by 3 errors. Here's a foul straight back, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 gets away and down to second base on the wild pitch is Easton Simon. The count is 2-1. Now the 2-1 is inside. 3-1 with a fastball. Right now, Sheyenne-New Rockford is just being extremely patient and taking what they're given. Here's a fly ball along the first base line in foul territory. Jamison Coots makes a basket catch. He actually got turned the wrong way, but he spun his head around and made the play. And there's 2 down for Jackson Schumacher. Schumacher, a right-handed hitter against a right-handed throwing Kyle Johnson, who deals and it hit him. And so there's 2 on and 2 out for Jax DeMeester. Second base, Simon. First base, Schumacher, with 2 down in the inning. The pitch. Swung on, hit in the air, right center field. On his horse's picket into a dive. He can't get it. 1 run is home. Around third, Schumacher. He's coming to the plate. The relay throw will not be made. It's a 2 RBI double for Jax DeMeester, and it's 5-2 Sheyenne-New Rockford. Pickett did everything he could into a headlong dive and just couldn't get there. And it's 5-2. And another courtesy runner, or no, they were just getting his elbow guard. The 9th man to hit in the inning is Vinny Rappel. Black Sox have batted around as Rappel takes a strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Went after the high hard one. And the count is 2 strikes. Now the stretch. And the 0-2. It hit him. Well, you know he didn't want to do that on 0-2. And the top of the order will come back up, and Thomas Almaris, who singled in his first at bat on a deep ground ball to Tate Wolski that he beat out. So 2 on and 2 out. The pitch comes inside, and ducking out of the way is Almaris. It's 1-0. Long inning for Kyle Johnson. His 32nd pitch is outside ball 2. Just want to get the third out if you're Kyle Johnson and get back to the bat rack. 2-0 is a strike over the outside. It's 2-1. Twins in an hour 45 minutes play host to my Pirates. Paul Skeens and Joe Ryan tonight. A 2-1 swing and a miss. 2-2. I'll spoil how that game will go. It'll be 0-0 in the 6th when Skeens comes out, and then the Twins will score a couple and win 2-0. The pitch hit in the air to center. Bickett squares it up, makes the catch, and the side is retired. But a very productive inning for Cheyenne-New Rockford. 5 runs, 2 hits, 3 errors, and 2 left. And at the end of 1 on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it's now Cheyenne-New Rockford 5, Carrington 2.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
5-2, Cheyenne-New Rockford as we go to the second inning, and Post 25 baseball is brought to you in part by Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, the store next door, powered locally at Cenex. Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton. Well, the scene is a little different for Sky Cromlech than it was when he walked off the field in the first. He's now got a 5-2 lead, and it will be Evan Johnson, Parker Bickett, and Talon Merring here in the second. 7, 8, 9 in the order. First pitch is grounded along to short. Almaris makes a wide throw. And on the E6, Johnson is aboard. A very rare error on Thomas Almaris. And it'll bring up Parker Bickett. Parker did not play on Wednesday. He comes in 3 for 6 with 2 RBI on the season. All 3 hits are singles. First pitch is a little low, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes is the count. We are seated, in case you're wondering, we are seated in the football press box here in New Rockford. This is where the football public address and scoreboard and whatnot are located during the fall. 1-0 is fouled away, 1-1. They open their season, their defense of the title, against Cavalier on the road. 1-1 the count. Here it is, and it's high, 2-1. Of course, Carrington opened their season in Washburn against Southern McLean, a very highly anticipated season that is coming of Carrington football. The 2-1, outside ball 3. And this young man, Parker Bickett, may very well be the quarterback. We'll see. 3-1. Here it is from Cromlech. And it's a strike over the inside, 3-2. Lots coming back for the Cardinals. The 3-2. Hit on the ground towards third. Easton Simon goes to second for 1. DeMeester to first. Double play. And just like that, 2 out, nobody on. And so with nobody on and 2 down, it's Talon Maring. And he takes strike 1. It's 0-1. So 2 out, bases clear, 5-2 on the bank forward second inning scoreboard, and the pitch is a curveball. There it is. A good one, and it's 0-2. We talk so much about his curveball. The 0-2 comes inside and gets Talon Maring. And he didn't mean to do that on 0-2 either. So a 2 out base runner for Josh Bickett. Bickett struck out swinging in his first at bat. First pitch is taken for a strike over the inside. It's 0-1. Carrington will open the season with 2 road games, and then come September, the home opener, the region opener against Grafton. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to right. Moving under it to make the call, and the catch is Luke Erie, and the side is retired. So Carrington in the second, no runs on no hits with 1 error and 1 left. And after an inning and a half on the bank forward scoreboard, it's still Sheyenne-New Rockford 5, Carrington 2.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Kyle Johnson goes back out there in the home second inning. He'll face Sky Cromlech, Connor Knaderud, and Alex Weisenberger. 5-2 in the home second. Cody is a member of the Jamestown Blue Jay team. They open their season in Wapaton. Talk about a team that's going to look a lot different now without Trayton Malk. Who knows what Wapaton will be like? I'm sure they'll still be competitive, but they won't have maybe the best running back in the state anymore. Here is the right-handed hitting Cromlech, hitting a ground ball backhanded at third by Parker Bickett. His throw is up against the fence. And on the E5, Sky Cromlech is at second base. He reaches on an error for the second time. The 4th error already on Carrington. They've committed more errors than outs recorded. And it brings up Connor Canadarud, who grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch is high, 1-0. There you hear a gust of wind into the broadcast booth. The pitch is skied on the infield. Foul territory for Bickett. He's got it. And there's one down. Parker drifting over from third to make that play. And so with one out, here is Alex Weisenberger. And he walked and scored back in the first. I shouldn't say he scored. Alex Canadarud scored for him as a courtesy runner. A swing and a miss on a fastball by Weisenberger. It's 0-1. Here's the stretch in the 0-1. Hit in the air, left center field. Under it is Basons. He's got it, 2 down. Jacob did a nice job of coming in on the ball a little bit. And with 2 down, it's Easton Simon. Easton reached on one of the first inning errors and scored. And the pitch to him is a fastball, strike 0-1. Of course, KDAK, the Cardinal, the exclusive video home for Carrington starting in the fall. Here's the 0-1. Sliced the other way. It's fair and it's a base hit. Around third is Cromlech. He scores on an RBI single by Easton Simon. It's 6-2, Sheyenne-New Rockford. Nice piece of hitting going the other way on a fastball that was tailing inside. And now it is Luke Erie. And he hits a pop-up. On the infield, Wolski has it, side retired. A hit, a run, an error, and one left. And at the end of 2 innings on the Bank Forward scoreboard, our new score, Sheyenne-New Rockford 6, Carrington 2.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Bickett Safety.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
On to the third we go. Sky Cromlech will face Jacob Basons, Max Whitman, and Kyle Johnson. Post 25 baseball summer long brought to you by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. Basons doubled and scored in the first. His double went over the head of the left fielder, Vinny Rappel. Carrington down by 4. And Sky Cromlech's first pitch is on the way. And it's a big breaker that drops into the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 and a swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And that's smacked in the air to left. Rappel started in. It's over his head and all the way to the fence. Around first into second with his second double is Jacob Basons. Rappel's first step was in, and that costed him dearly. a double for Jacob Basons. And it'll bring up Max Whitman, who walked in the first. He also scored later in the inning. First pitch. And Whitman swings and golfs one in the air pretty deep to center. Canadarud over to make the catch, tagging his Basons. Here's the throw to third. It's cut off. And Basons can get to third on a fly out to center. I have to say, had that throw gone through, that might have been close. That was a very good throw by Connor Canadarud. Here's Kyle Johnson, a 2-run double back in the first. And he takes ball 1. Kyle now with 5 runs batted in this summer of Legion baseball. Count now 1-1 after a strike, and here's the 1-1 to Kyle. Fouled straight back 1-2. That was the 35th delivery from Sky Cromlick. Runner at third, 1 out, down by 4. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. A big punch out for Cromlick, his second one of the game. And with 2 down, the inning is up to Tate Wolski. Tate grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch is outside 1-0. Now the 1-0. And that's a little high. Tried to throw the bender. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is high, and it's 3 balls and no strikes with Jamison Coots on deck. The 3-0 is not a strike either, I should say. And so there's runners at the corners with 2 outs for Jamison Coots. He hit a comebacker in his first at bat. First pitch to the left-handed hitting first baseman is taken for a strike. The throw is back to the pitcher and a stolen base for Tate Wolski on what was strike 1. So now a single scores 2. The 0-1 is wide, 1-1. Ball and a strike. And the 1-1 is right there on the outside corner of the knees, 1-2. Good fastball. Now the 1-2, and it's tapped along first, grabbed and flipped over to first by Cromlick, and the side is retired. Carrington get a hit, a walk, and they strand 2, and it's on to the bottom of the 3rd inning on the Bank Forward scoreboard with Cheyenne-New Rockford leading Carrington 6-2.
Carrington Drug, your independently owned good neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
Hi, I'm Kara Brinster with Brinster Law PC, located at 832 Main Street in Carrington, the old State Farm building across from Bremer Bank. I graduated in 2009 from UND School of Law, and I've been practicing ever since. I specialize in family law and mediation, and I'm extending my practice to areas of property, estates, and wills. Call me at 701-652-3400 to set up an appointment to discuss your legal needs.
6-2, Cheyenne-New Rockford as we go to the last of the 3rd inning. It will be Schumacher, Demeester, and Rappel, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters, due up for the Black Sox here in the third. Carrington are back in action on Monday, a home doubleheader with Kidder County. They'll be the visiting team for the second game. And we have it for you on radio and on YouTube at 4:45. First pitch all the way to the backstop, 1-0. Schumacher was hit by a pitch his first time, and that was close too. 1 ball the count. 1-0. Johnson rocks, kicks, and throws, and it is taken low. 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. The right-hander from the first base side of the rubber deals, and it's a check swing roller foul along first. 2-1. And then Carrington will host Sheyenne-New Rockford Tuesday at 5, and that's it for the regular season. The 2-1, up and in, and got him again. He's been hit twice. And it'll bring up Jax Demeester, who doubled in his first at bat. All roads lead to Wishook City Park a week from Monday. The District 4 Legion Baseball Tournament. And then whoever wins the district advances to Park River for the State Legion Tournament. And we'll have coverage of that as well. Our guy Ryan Cunningham will be in Park River with you. But for now, you're stuck with me. Sorry. Here is the right-handed hitting Demeester, and he stares down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. It's 0-2. That might be the best pitch Kyle has thrown early in this game. 0-2. The stretch, here it is. Up and in, and what a play by Max Whitman to save a wild one. It's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The stretch and the 1-2. Swung on, lined into right field. That's a base hit. Schumacher hits second. He wants third. Here's the throw there. It's a decent one, but just off line. And on the throw, Demeester takes second. So second and third, nobody out here for the Black Sox. And that'll bring up Vinny Rappel, who also was hit by a pitch in the first. Stay tuned early next week for our coverage plans in Wishook. There's a few options for us on the table. We'll let you know early next week. First pitch behind Vinny Rappel, 1-0. One ball the count. Outfield is shallow. The 1-0. Rappel takes ball 2 outside. Josh Bickett playing no more than 210 feet from the plate right in front of us. Now the 2-0. And Rappel takes strike 1 over the outside, a fastball, and it's 2-1. And now the 2-1. It bounces in, gets away. Both runners move up. That means Schumacher scores, and it's 7-2. On a wild pitch. And a 3-1 count to the 9-hole hitter Rappel. 7-2 on the bank forward scoreboard. Here it is. That's high. Ball 4. So they're the corners for the top of the order, and Thomas Almaris, who is flied out and also single. And we get a Dakota Central mound visit. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. Grady Shipman to the bump. I'd be surprised if there's a pitching change, but you never know. And I would only be surprised because you got 3 games within 27 hours coming up on Monday and Tuesday. You don't probably want to use a whole lot of arms here. And I may very well be standing corrected. Yeah. Nope. Kyle Johnson is staying in. I thought Jamison Coots was getting another glove. He wasn't. But there is a pitching change. Talon Maring is coming in, and we'll tell you about him in just a moment. It's 7-2, Cheyenne-New Rockford in the third.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
Defensive changes as well on this Dakota Central pitching change. The new second baseman is Parker Bickett. The new third baseman is Tate Wolski. The new shortstop is Kyle Johnson. And the new pitcher is Talon Maring. Now, Maring made a appearance Wednesday, went 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, a walk, and a strikeout. Carrington came into the game having given up 12 unearned runs, and they've given up more today. First pitch is low. The throw down is in time. Caught stealing 2-6 for the first out of the inning. On ball 1 is Vinny Rappel thrown out. 2-6, and there's 1 down. Thomas Almaris hitting. The pitch is low, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. A little roller out to short. The run will score. The throw to first will be late. An E6, and it is 8-2. That will close the book on Kyle Johnson. He goes 2 innings, gives up 4 hits, 8 runs, 1 earned with 2 walks and no strikeouts. That's 7 more unearned runs. And now here's Sky Kramlich, who has reached on 2 errors. To throw down against a stealing Almaris is late. A stolen base for Almaris. On ball 1 to Sky Kramlich, who has reached on 2 of Carrington's 5 errors. It's 8-2 here in the third. The stretch by Maring. He throws, and it's wide. 2-0. The 2-0 is high and tight. 3-0. Now the 3-0. And there's a strike. It's 3-1. Runner at second, Almaris. Kramlich ahead, 3 balls and 1 strike. Maring throws, and that's outside, ball 4. So 2 on now with 1 out for Connor Canadarud. Canadarud has grounded out and flied out. Pardon me, there's strike one to the right-handed hitting center fielder. 8-2 here in the third. The stretch in the pitch. Outside gets away, and the wild one advances both runners. On ball one to Canadarud. Now a single would make it 10-2. And no doubt Sheyenne-New Rockford have visions of a run roll here. Mering rocks, kicks, and throws. And there's a strike. It's 1-2. One ball and two strikes. Mering deals. Outside, ball two. Two and two the count. Now the 2-2. Just inside 3-2. Alex Weisenberger on deck. Second and third, one out here in the third. 8-2 on the bank forward scoreboard, and that's ball four. The bases are loaded. And so here comes Weisenberger, who has walked and flied out. After the walk, Alex Canadarud scored a run. 3 on, 1 out. First pitch from Mering is outside 1-0. At third base is Almaris. At second, Cromlich. At first, Canadarud, the 1-0. Low, 2-0. Two-ball count. It's on the way. Line down the left field line. That's fair, and that's all the way to the fence. This will clear the bases. Around third is Canadarud. He scores a 3 RBI double for Alex Weisenberger. It is 11-2 Sheyenne-New Rockford. He smoked it. And this game has been blown wide open. And now Alex Canadarud will run at second base. It'll bring up Easton Simon, who has reached on an error and singled. Still just one out in the inning. The pitch. Fisted foul, straight back 0-1. No balls, one strike. It's on the way, and it's high, 1-1. One ball and one strike to count. Talon Mering trying to get out of this third inning already. There's a strike over the outside, and it's 1-2. So far, 5 runs are home in the inning. 5 in the first, 1 in the second, 5 in the third for the Black Sox. And a line drive into right center field. Pickett on his horse. He can't get there. Canadarud had to make sure, so he's held up at third. And they're at the corners on the single by Easton Simon. And here comes Luke Erie. He has flied out twice. Just a couple of big innings. Aided by errors, sure, but also some hard-hit baseballs. Erie takes ball one. Mering has thrown 22 pitches this inning. The 1-0 is high, 2-0. A 2-ball count. Runners at the corner, still 1 out in the third. And that's ball 3 high. On deck, Jackson Schumacher as Again, Sheyenne-New Rockford have batted around. That's ball 4 low, and the bases are reloaded. That will bring up Jackson Schumacher, who started this inning by getting hit by a pitch for the second time in the game. He bats here with 3 on and 1 out. Here it is. A little bit wide, 1-0. Now the 1-0. And there's a strike at the knees. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. Mary delivers. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Good pitch. One and two. And the right-hander delivers. It is a check swing at a pitch in the dirt. That's a wild pitch. Everybody moves up, and it's 12-2. They called it strike 3, so he did swing. He's out. And there's 2 down. But everybody moved up on a wild pitch. And now a little ground ball off the glove of Wolski. The throw to first is late, and E5 allows another run to score, and it's 13-2 off the bat of Jack Demeester. That is 6 Carrington errors in the game. And with 2 out, here's Vinny Rappel. Up and in, 1-0. 13-2, a 7-run inning. The 12th man to hit this inning. The stretch in the pitch is outside. It's 2-0. Top of the order on deck. Thomas Olmers. Here's the 2-0. And a hit it. Bases are loaded. This might honestly be one of those times where he's just got to wear it as a pitcher. You just got to, you can't really use anybody else today. Just need you to do what you can out there. That might be what Grady Shipman's thinking right now. Olmers has singled, reached on an error, and flied out and scored 2 runs. The pitch is a strike. It's 0-1. 0-1. Mering deals. Hit on the ground. Foul of, I beg your pardon, that's a fair ball past third. 2 runs are home. The throw to third is cut off. And it's a 2-run double that makes it 15-2. That's the first time our camera angle has gotten me today. But a 2-run double, and here's Sky Cromlick. And he fouls it straight back 0-1. But he pulled it just inside the bag fair. Now the 0-1. Cromlick takes high, 1-1. A 9-run inning. The 14th man to hit in the inning is Cromlick, and he takes inside, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit in the air to right. Coming on is Isaiah Otis. He's got it. And mercifully, the side is retired, but 9 runs in the inning. And now at the end of 3 on the bank forward scoreboard, it's Sheyenne-New Rockford 15, Carrington 2.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection. In our gift boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun's always on time. I'm headed to Headlocks.
Headlines, Carrington, North Dakota.
Carrington trail 15-2. It's on to the fourth inning. It will be Evan Johnson, Parker Bickett, and Talon Maring against Sky Cromlick. Sky can just rear back, throw it right down the middle, and see how far they can hit it. It really, I mean, truthfully, you just got to throw strikes. Evan Johnson reached on an error his first time up there, and he swings through strike one. Nothing in one to count. And the 0-1 is cut on and missed. So he's gone fastball for strike one. Big loopy curveball for strike two. And now on 0-2, Cromlick throws. And he went with the curveball outside 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for strike three called. A strikeout for Cromlick is his third. And that'll bring up Parker Bickett, who grounded out in his first at bat. First pitch, big breaking ball. It's 0-1. Good curveball. The Sky Cromlick special. Here's the 0-1. High, 1-1. One ball, one strike. A little ground ball to third. Easton Simon Fields throws late. I beg your pardon, they did get him. I thought it was late, but there's two down. And here's Talon Maring, who got hit by a pitch in his first at bat. Hope you can join us Monday at the City Park. Lots of baseball, a doubleheader. Carrington and Kidder County. The pitch is a little low to Maring, 1-0. We'll be with you at 4:45 here on the Cardinal and here on YouTube. The 1-0 is low, 2-0. And the 2-0 is outside, ball three. Josh Bickett on deck. Carrington trailing 15-2 in the fourth. The pitch is a strike. It's 3-1. And Post 25 Baseball is brought to you in part by Brinster Law. Brinster Law specializes in family law and mediation, but is here to help with any legal questions. 652-3400. The 3-1 is a fastball, strike 3-2. And now the payoff is a curveball, strike three called. 4 strikeouts in the game for the right-hander Sky Cromlick, and at the end of 3.5 innings on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it's still Sheyenne-New Rockford 15, Carrington 2.
Effortlessly manage your farm fertility with Verify. Verify takes yield data directly from your combine and instantly generates variable rate fertility maps based on your nutritional goals. Whether it's building soil, balancing nutrition, or maintaining fertility. And with full integration with John Deere Operations Center, Verify can send recommendations directly to application equipment, no matter the color. For more information on Verify, talk to your hefty agronomist and keep your farm moving.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
Before we go to the last of the fourth, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from the athletic field in New Rockford, North Dakota, this is Post 25 Baseball.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington, locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Defensive changes for Carrington and another Dakota Central pitching change. Talon Mehring is the new second baseman. The new third baseman is Parker Bickett. The new catcher is Tate Wolski, and the new pitcher is Max Whitman. The line on Mehring, he goes an inning, gives up 3 hits, 7 runs, 2 earned, with 3 walks and a strikeout. And so now Max Whitman. He will be facing Connor Knaderud, Alex Weisenberger, and Easton Simon, or at least he's scheduled to. We will see. Knaderud 0 for 2 with a walk. So we're back with you Monday. We've got Tuesday, these same 2 teams, 4:45 again. And then stay tuned to KDAK The Cardinal for information about what our coverage will be in Wishart. We'll be there. We're just figuring out how much of it we're going to cover and what station we want to use to cover it. And we'll let you know at the beginning of next week. So here's Knaderud. And the first pitch to Knaderud is fouled off. It's 0-1. Carrington will have to score 4 times in the 5th or the game's going to end. That comes up and in. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1, and it swung on and popped up. Whitman giving chase. Coots giving chase. Coots near the dugout. Makes another basket catch. That is really a good play. And for a first baseman, that's an extremely difficult play to make. But Jameson has done it twice in the game. And with 1 down, here comes Alex Weisenberger. He has cleared the bases with a 3-run double. He has flied out and he has walked. 15-2 on the bank forward 4th inning scoreboard. The pitch, outside 1-0. This is Max Whitman's first pitching appearance of the summer. He had 2 such appearances during the spring. One of them did not go well. One of them did go well. The pitch is high and it's 2-0. The one against Park River was actually not all that bad. Here's the 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1. The one that he had here against North Star, he faced 3 hitters through 14 pitches and walked 3. Was not great. The pitch is high and it's 3-1. That was a Saturday morning game, and Carrington almost came back to win it. They lost it 9-7. That was during the Jamboree. The 3-1 is low, ball 4. And so a 1-out walk brings up Easton Simon. Simon has singled twice and reached on an error. Won't have much of a post game here as we're nowhere near where the players and coaches are, so we'll just get you back to the tunes as soon as this one's over. That's outside ball one. That's what you came here for anyway, the tunes, am I right? Pitch is outside, and the count is 2-0. And now foul ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two and one. It's Easton Simon with Luke Erie next. Whitman throws, and it's high, ball 3. And the 3-1 is high. So there's 2 on here in the 4th. So 2 on for Erie, who has flied out twice, walked and scored. 2 on, 1 out in the 4th. And that's a little high, 1-0. One ball the count. Here it is. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 on and 1 out in the last of the 4th, and the Black Sox up 15-2. The pitch, high and tight, 2-1. 2-1, the stretch by Whitman. He throws, and it's a strike at the knees over the outside, 2-2. 2-2, the right-hander getting an inning in here. Throws, and it's swung on and missed, strike 3. First strikeout for Max Whitman, and there's 2 down in the 4th for Jackson Schumacher, who has struck out and been hit twice. Top of the order due up for Carrington in the 5th. And there's a strike. It's 0-1. There's other defensive changes that I had not noticed, but Tate Wolski is the catcher, and looks like Josh Bickett's the third baseman. As the pitch is a strike and it's 0-2. Josh Bickett's at third. The center fielder is Jacob Basons, and in right is Evan Johnson. That's high, and it's 1-2. Now the stretch. And the 1-2 from Whitman. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Max Whitman has himself a shutout 4th inning. And at the end of 4 innings on the Bank Forward scoreboard, Cheyenne-New Rockford 15, Carrington 2.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Well, Carrington have to score 4 to keep the game going. It is a 15-2 Sheyenne-New Rockford lead as we go to the 5th inning. Hope you all have a great weekend. I will be taking the little one to her first Major League Baseball game tomorrow and to her first Major League Soccer match tomorrow evening. Minnesota United hosting the San Jose Earthquakes. And then, of course, as you do with a 5-year-old, you take her to Mall of America on Sunday, let her go to Crayola Experience and Nickelodeon Universe and putt-putt golfing. And when you have a 5-year-old, you know what the key to the whole thing is. You wear them out. You make them tired. Then they'll sleep at night. It works. There's Josh Bickett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. And the first pitch here is taken low, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Swung on, hit on the ground, foul, 1-1. Melanie has enjoyed getting to hang out at sporting events and whatnot. The 1-1 hit on the ground to first. It's smothered. Flip to first. Is in time. Scored 3-1 as the pitcher Cromlech got over there to make the play, and there's one down. That brings up Jacob Basons, who is having a very good day at the plate. He has doubled twice, both to left field, both over the head of Vinny Rappel, who's now playing just a hair deeper. First pitch is outside 1-0. Melanie got to meet a lot of the Carrington Cardinal softball players at state. That was fun. A swing and a miss here, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. And then here's a 1-1 outside, 2-1. And then the player who she called her favorite player, Cadence Van Ray, hit a home run the next day. The 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. She only said Cadence was her favorite because they both had braids in their hair, of course, but nonetheless. 2-2, here it is. Curveball high, 3-2 with Max Whitman on deck. It's a 15-2 score in the 5th on the Bank Forward scoreboard, and the payoff pitch is taken for strike 3 cold. 5 strikeouts for the right-hander, and Carrington are down to their final out with Max Whitman coming to the plate. He is flied to center and walked. Back with you Monday for a doubleheader. 4:45 airtime, Carrington and Kidder County. Big breaking curveball is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just off the outside. 1-1. Now the 1-1. Big curveball, a strike, 1-2. And now the 1-2. And a fly ball into center. Canadarud comes on. He reaches out, makes the catch. And the ball game is over as the Sheyenne-New Rockford Black Sox get themselves a run rule shortened 15-2 win over Carrington. We will come back and wrap it up when Post 25 Baseball continues in a moment.
A growing operation keeps you going from sunup to sundown and beyond. Bremer Bank knows it's good to have a banker who helps you weather the ups and downs of the market. Add to your operation and get the resources, inputs, and equipment you need to make it pay off. Because right now, relationships matter more than ever, and understanding is everything. Find out more at Bremer.com.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best.
Dakota Growers Pasta Company makes over 100 pasta shapes and formulas for retail, private label, food service, and ingredient customers. Check out a new career with excellent wages and benefits at Dakota Growers Pasta Company or contact Human Resources at 701-540-6152 to help you apply. Ask about our $1,000 sign-on bonus, relocation assistance, and loan repayment plan. Good luck to our Carrington Cardinals. Come make pasta with us.
Screen printing, custom gifts, and laser engraving all in Carrington? What a concept. Central City Concepts. They can take your corporate logo, event graphic, or favorite saying and make it sing on t-shirts, coffee mugs, hydro flasks, and all sorts of promotional items. They can also do custom laser engraving, specializing in everything from signs to award plaques to promo gifts for businesses. Check them out on Facebook or call Central City Concepts at 652-5346 during business hours, Monday through Thursday from 9 to 4.
Carrington fall 15-2 to Sheyenne-New Rockford. Now the game recap, and for Sheyenne-New Rockford, 15 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7. For Carrington, 2 runs, 3 hits, 6 errors. They left 4. The winning pitcher is Sky Cromlick. The loss is charged to Kyle Johnson. There was no save in today's game. And the game took 1 hour and 19 minutes to play. Carrington dropped to 1-4 in District 4 play, and they will be back in action on Monday as they take on Kidder County in a doubleheader, and we will have both games of that doubleheader for you beginning at 4:45. My thanks to Cody Barrett and to everyone who makes our job so easy here at KDAK, the Cardinal, Grady Shipman, who kept us upgraded. If only there was a way to upgrade the old play-by-play guy. If only there was a way. Who kept us updated on the weather situation this morning and yesterday as well. And we thank you very much for joining us. One more time, our final count in 5 innings. Sheyenne-New Rockford 15, Carrington 2. Have yourselves a great weekend. You have been listening and watching Carrington Post 25 Baseball. Good night, everybody.
Carrington Post 25 Baseball has been brought to you by CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Central City Lumber, FDC, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Central City Concepts, Brinster Law, Headlocks, OK Tire, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Bickett Insurance, Sendak, DJ's Home Center, Napa Auto Parts, Dakota Growers Pasta Company, Central Pharmacy, Bank Forward, Bassett Motors, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Leading Edge Equipment, Bremer Bank, Dakota Central, the Foster County Independent, and the Hydration Station. The preceding has been a sports presentation of 1600 100.1 The Cardinal.